And I was nothing like I am today. I couldn't speak a word of English. And in England, people might be understanding of that, but in Bombay, they're not very forgiving. If you don't speak English, how do you expect to work in Hindi films? Well, that was an obstacle, I'd say.
The one who can make you can break you. I grew up in Manali, in a small village, and I just feel that my story is a bit overrated, because honestly, it's not that I didn't want easier life. It's not that I don't want sugar daddies, or I want to do like item numbers, but I'm not fit for that. Honestly, I carry this huge, what people call me, I think Rajiv gave me a name, huge ego or something, which I personally think is self-respect, but I think I'm not fit for all of that. So it's just, that's how I am. And if you think from others' perspective, I am an unusual person. If it's not that I made a plan that okay, I have to go about creating an unusual story, and it has to be the greatest one. No, I don't think I'm extraordinary in any aspect. I come from a village, a very small town.
That if you are gonna go your way, so there's the highway, and you can probably expect no funds and no support.
But I chose, I made that choice because I always chose my own freedom over a golden cage, no matter in what form it comes. It doesn't have to be an obvious villain. It can come in any form. So I always chose open sky, even if it comes by sleeping on the pavements, or it comes by living in sleeping foodless. But
were there nights you didn't have food?
Of course.
No khana, no food.
No, and those were the nights when I used to escape from my own house because of the person he had the duplicate key for my house, and I used to jump out of the window in what you call this place, Yari Road. I had an apartment, and on the first floor, so I'd taken it on the first floor so that I could jump off the windows. So I decided to get into a hotel, but I couldn't check into anything because he would be there before me, assuming where I would go. So I would sleep on pavements. And I remember once I was in this Juhu area and outside Shatrughan Sinha's house, and the watchman is like, "Isn't that girl in that film with curly hair?" And I'm like, oh my God, I'm homeless and people are now recognizing me. So what do I do? Hi, do you need an autograph? But can I have some food? So it was getting a bit difficult. Then I went to cops and they took care of everything.